Hi guys, and welcome to episode 47 of the Raid series. In the previous episode, we went into Shoreline and got a couple of tasks done there. Did a heap of scav runs and was lucky enough to get a lab's keycard. So we need to get one more of them. In this episode, we're going to go to customs. Our objective is kill PMCs in dorms and also hunt down Rashala. We need to kill him and grab that golden TT. So without further ado, let's crack straight into it. All right, first up, we're not going to do a scav run. I've pretty much started this filming immediately after the previous episode. And instead, we are going to go customs. And we are going to try and make some money whilst killing stuff. So, I actually have a bit of an out there idea-ish. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all these out. Put that in there for now. And in this, I'm going to tag that as dump truck. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear through the dorms, kill the players in dorms, and also at the same time loot as much as we can from those safes and filing cabinets, safes and jackets, and put all the keys and stuff we find in here, making us a bit of money whilst we're also going in there to kill the players. Hopefully be able to bump into Rashala too. So top that up. Get extra rounds. We're good for meds. I'm pretty happy. Let's get into the raid. I do want to try and get the marked room if possible for Colt Part 2. Literally just to mark that one spot there. Yeah, Rashala, golden TT, and kill some other stuff in the process. If we wanted to, it's probably a good opportunity for us to take a grenade. We are on Grenadier now, aren't we? I feel like we're on Grenadier. We are on Grenadier. Let's take an impact nade. Why not? All right, and as for our dailies, we still have to get scavs from 50 meters away, but also survive 6 customs. So every custom survive is getting us closer. We've got the factory key, and what we can do is just take a little bit of cash in there just in case. Leave that in there, so we can take the car extract as well. All right, no excuses. Let's go kill some people. Hit target. All right, so big dumps. Not the worst spawn. It could be worse, but it's not the worst. So for us to go to dorms, we're pretty much just gonna have to run straight along here. There is a spawn just on the outside of that train there, right there. They shouldn't spawn there if I spawned it where I just did, but slow down just to be safe. All right, keep moving. Our next major threat is going to be on our left. Spawn down the left. I'm pretty much just going to try and skip all the spawns that are on the right. Can't see them in down there at the moment. Where's that scav? Maybe 50 meters from here. Ah, skip it. I want to get to the dorms because I want to get these PMC kills in dorms. Across the road. A lot of grenades. That's at New Gas. That could actually be Rashala at New Gas. That many grenades. I would almost put money on it. With all that kind of shooting and alright, we'll pre-med on the way in. They're on third. So if get in, I usually do this. I'm just going to let them do their stuff up at third. If the marked room's open, that gives us a really good opportunity to get this marked thing down. Oh, that shadow just scared the shit out of me for some reason. We're just going to keep looting these jackets for the moment. I just want to make, where I can, I just want to make sure we make some money. And if this guy's camping on third, which sounds like he is. I'm second now. Yes. We do this right. Not in the marked room. We went to third and came down to second. That's one dead. Weird wide peak then. I don't think he's high level at all. Let's clear through real quick. Out of the red armband gang. No one's perfect. Definitely want to hold on to that grenade. That grenade. Probably don't need this. Well, what we do know is Rishalda's not here. We will loot the safes now. Securing the bag. Is that a lion? Really? Use the car up. Because we might. No car. Okay. Jackets. Bought for good money. That sounded like a player. Maybe underneath. Be a scav too. Oh, this is what we want, like bitcoins. Give us a bitcoin. Diaries and bitcoins. I could definitely heard someone on the left. Run. I think that was a player. It was. just get rid of those. They're not really useful to us. Carberry's not worth the spots. Cool, it's 2 players down. It's 4 to go. No, 2 to go, maybe? Two to go. All right. Now, noting that the car is not up, we have to make a decision on what path we want to take out. I think the ibuprofen's going to have to come out. That's worth more. Actually, no, we do it this way. Ibuprofen stays. Take that. Put that down there. Pop the mags again. The cat. Could check jackets upstairs, but I'm going to just do the safe now. Let's shut this door. Didn't see anything on the ground there. Channels don't really weigh much. So this is where it gets really good to hold Doc's cases. Look at all that money there. You know what I mean? Like, it really does that up. We're getting to that really heavy weight now. We drop that. Trying to think of what I can drop. That would be the first item. Don't know. That lion is 7 kilo. The cat's 3 kilo, and it's 12 kilograms right there. Those 3 items. You know, we're talking like 35 plus 40, so that's 75 plus 120. 200k rubles there. It's half a graphics card. I want to talk it in graphics cards numbers. All right, way out. Let me go this way. It's not really my plan to go around the back. And I very rarely go around the whole back for the extract, but I think it might be the choice for this one. Take it wide. Avoid players where we can. I think I've got a nose hair that's itching me. That ain't happening. D-fuel's a good find. Double D-fuel. I think that's worth more at the moment. That hidden stash was a bloody gem. I feel like with the inertia they could actually run faster downhill. Not a lot faster, but just a little bit, you know? Make it, you run a little bit slower uphill. Maybe you got like lots of weight on, you're full. You tumble down the hill. All right. A better helmet. We need that fuel conditioner. To win. Now the priority really does just need to be zoom out here as quickly as possible. Didn't see any scavs there. Ooh, Billy. Was that the turning point in weight? It was. That was not found in raid. Dead scavs or players up there. I'm not going to go near that. We just about have enough. I'm going to get the whole way and go. Cool. Big raid. 2 PMC kills in dorms. Fuel conditioner made a heap of bank. Heap of bank. We probably made close to $500,000. Made a graphics card. We got those 2 PMCs. Very low level, by the way. And yeah. As for the bathing, like straight into the dorms and then just hug the wall on the way out. That was it. There really wasn't much else to it. Yeah. Whoa. Picked up some of the hidden stashes on the way, which also topped up the finances a bit as well. So, you know, it goes to show how much hidden stashes can really make a bit of money from if you really want to go out of your way for them too. But let's get that fuel conditioner down. That is for God of War Part 2. Which means we just need one more fuel conditioner. I just want to check how many lines do we have? How many cats do we have? Because there is a quest that requires you to have I think it's 2 cats, a lion, and a couple of horses and that. So I'm pretty sure it's only 1 lion. So that's the second cat that we need right here. And we'll leave that. So the lion we could sell now. I think we have 2 vases already. And then it's 3 teapots. So we've got 2 teapots. Another vase there too. Yeah, we've got the teapots and the vases. So we can now sell this quite happily. All this can be sold. Sold. Keep those ones. This is all selling. This is great stuff for money. I might even sell those M67s, to be honest. That with that. Can be sold. And get rid of that. And that. Get rid of them. It all stays the same. So, e-fuel. I don't know if it's actually selling more than it's worth. It's not. What about a line? Yeah, we'll sell that for 119. Skulls at the moment, I think, are selling for profit. Close. I think it's about the same. Fragman that. Therapist. They all sell for what they're worth. That will sell for what it's worth. Sold the golden skull ring did. Cool. I think that's what it's worth at the moment. Tarkola is worth putting up. Now, if we sold the diary to Peacekeeper, we would make $216. Fence is $240, so $24K. Yeah, we're better off just selling it to Fence. 24K is 24K, you know. Sell these bolts. That line's not selling at the moment. It's been the hiccup. One of these croutons is actually selling for a lot. Not really sure why. No, they're worthless. Really, these have gone up a little bit. Hunting matches probably aren't worth much. Nah. Just vendor that. Vendor that. 13K. Could be a little bit more on that. I'm not worried about the line. I'll 100% sell. Just therapist these two. Cool. That is all that from that raid just done and sold. The only thing that we didn't sell yet is the line, but that will come. That will give us 120K, which will give us $1 million, which means we are up to another graphics card. I want to vendor that. Actually, I want to sell these on the flea. All right, so these sell on the flea? Nah. I'll just vendor them. Make it a bit tidier. It would be nice to get another quick scav run, just in case we get a labs card. We'll do a very fast run. This is going to be straight out, in and out, you know. Cool. Just grab some stuff on the way out. Might go quickly to the technical supply crate. A bit of shooting up above. Ooh. Do we want to take that on? The UMP there, I think. Yes, I want to take that on. I need to get more stamina up. Oh well. Worth a shot. The PMC with the Mosin up on top. All right. So, bronze line sold. Money. Right, $1 million. We won't do the old graphics card just yet. We'll do it after this raid. But let's get into the next customs raid. Now, one of the things I was thinking, it'd be nice to get to the point where we've got to kill killer before we do any more interchange. That would be really nice, which means we really do need to find Rashala in the meantime. We've got the exact same spawn as last time, so move nice and quick. I don't know why last time when we spawned in, it kind of like we dropped in, and then on top of that, we were stuck in the bush. Rude, if you ask me. Just again, checking on our left here to see if any players have spawned there. Like I said, I don't think players do spawn there when you get the spawn that we had, but Still worth checking just in case of a freak accident kind of thing. Just play down there. Oh, he's dead. Holy fuck, why was there a grenade there? Wait for a second. We are not sticking around that. It's over here. There he is in that window. What's your problem, bro? Fuck's your problem?
Pardon?
What the fuck's your problem?
Nothing, man.
At least you've got manners before you fucking shoot me and blow me up with grenades. Kept coming through here. Oh. Got him. Good armor too. Some fletchettes. Alright, we're gonna get out of here before we take on any more players. Well and truly overweight. I think this will be okay to stay here for a sec. Don't need that. We can drink the milk. Suppose we should. We're going to switch to this armor because it's in better nick. Better quality. The fletchettes in there. All right. Let's go. More players. I think. It could be a scav, actually. Those scavs do spawn at that end. It is. Oh, let's get going. Now, I'm probably going to go full stamina just to get to these bushes up ahead. There you go. We've got options here. We could use that shotgun. I'm just waiting at the door. Move nice and quick. Did I search 2 then? Oh, I searched the 1. Oops. Fortunately, we killed those players before they even got a chance to get to the dorms. Was that blood on the stairs? It was. Augmented. I think that's actually selling for a bit at the moment. We are... Yeah, there's someone upstairs. We are a bit boaty at the moment, by the way. That's a class 4 helmet. This is class 3, so we'll switch them over. I think there's 2 upstairs. Got juice. We're gonna have to leave the bag here. Do you want to take this fight on properly? Man, we're so close to being under the weight, but we're not. I don't know where these guys are hiding. I guess it's top floor. They shot that window out there. You guys want to stop hiding?
Sorry, mate, I was AFK. Ow. I'm gonna make you jump. Go on.
I'm in trouble here.
Did you make it? Oh, sweet.
Damn it. He kept getting my arm. I don't know how much damage I did to him, unfortunately. Damn it. Yeah. Where was he hiding? So when I ran down the hallway, I turned right. He shot me from behind and he wasn't too far behind. The first room on the right? I don't know. Pushing that top floor without a shitload of grenades is really difficult. And I don't know where he was hiding. That made it quite hard to... I'm trying to guess. I cleared all the rooms on the right. So I think he was on... If you get to the top of the staircase on the third floor, you turn left. I believe he was in the first room on the right. But I didn't actually hear him. Oh, maybe he was in the kitchen area. Maybe he was in the kitchen area. Then he should have been able to kill me as I was going out the window. I don't know. Either way, I did a heap of damage to armor. It could have been him or the guy that I killed earlier on. Unfortunately, none of them were in the dorms, but you know, these things happen. Pretty common to have people camping dorms with shotguns. Pushing third floor is nearly impossible as well. So at least we've made him run all the way down to the ground to get my loot, and then on top of that, he'll also have to find my backpack. Not that I had anything insured. Now, the other thing I'll make reference to is he was talking about if I made the jump down. So there's a jump down you can do where you go slightly off the edge and then come back in through the window. I could have attempted that, but if I stuffed it, I was dead. The other option was to go down to the fence. But because my head was on 2 health, I'm pretty sure jumping down to that fence would have killed me. And so I had to try and heal my head. And I kept thinking about, do I heal my head and jump off or do I not? And because he kept thinking I was jumping off the edge, I was hoping he would come out that doorway a little bit too wide, facing the other side, and then I'd get the kill. But yeah, look, he played it really well. He had the jump on me. It made it really hard to come back from. Once he got me down to my head to 2 health, I really had not many options. It was hide in the corner and hope I could get him as he come out. The other thing I could have done is try to go prone as well, which most people don't expect you to go prone. All right. 1 second. Oh, there's good. All right, so from here, what I'll do, don't really want, we do have, really quick, we could probably push through a nice, another dorms run. 3 of them, ammo, 150. And this is where I was talking about having that sight from before. Just chuck that on there. I do like to go in with some sort of hearing pro and then some bleed stoppages. All right, cool. From there, we're pretty much done. And let's go into our next Custom trade, nice and quick. All right, great spawn for dorms. Keep an eye out. See someone's over there. Sniper scam's not up yet. That sounded like a sniper scav. Is he on the back side of it? I don't know if that's him there or not. It looks like he's dead if it's him. Nice clear day, which is nice. Oh, he's there. One tap. Second floor, let's push it. Third floor.
Ах ты хер ебучий!
Someone just shot from the left as well. I think there's two. Quite need grenades. Come on. One. Two. Smoother than Ash 12. I think the marked room's open too. Just the most annoying part because I've got to bring a marker. Yep. probably don't need the Ash 12. Let's take this. We don't need to worry about dorms at all now, actually. It's just a matter of finding Rashala. Do you have a backpack? Cool. This cav had a backpack. Oh. No one's running backpacks. Might as well check the safes while we're here anyway. We could take the car extract if it's up. Get one of the extracts under the belt for the dailies. Nice, now we only have to find Rashala. Not fixated to dorms. Fire's not up. A lot of shooting. Just squash on the bed there. We'll eat that. The main thing I'm after here is like a Bitcoin or anything good value. Yeah, Bitcoins are great. Anything that goes in those docs cases, really. Anything that goes in here is pure profit. Pure value, you know. Alternatively, we can also check computers to get graphics cards as well. Last safe, and then we'll head out. I don't like the fact that it's broken. It looks like bolts in the corner too. That's the nuts. It's the nuts. Right, let's reload these mags at the same time anyway. Could be Rashala. I don't think it is, but it could be, you know. Is that extract open? Not. A lot of explosions at Stronghold. Oh God. Oh my God. That's insane. Can't even see it. Where the fuck is it? Holy shit. Shotgun to the head. You can shut up now. I'm just going to go wide here and avoid that scav. It obviously has an issue with me in particular. She would just die. I'm dead here, aren't I? Yep. Aya got me in the back with an M4. Man, I shouldn't have fought that scav for so long. Oh well. We got the PMC kills done in Dorm, so... Oh, that scav didn't even count as 50 meters till it was 42.6. Oh, well. These things happen. Parting, spawned in, ran straight across to the dorms and got the kills over in the dorms. I was trying to just get a little bit extra loot and money on the way out, but you know, sometimes you can't win them all. And then I was trying to also get those eliminations of scavs from range. So, got that done. Yeah, M4 with 995. Probably not going to get much of the value out of that, so out of my loot. Thankfully, though, we did get that the quest done, Evil Watchman. So now we just got to get the Rashala kill, which is something we'll probably work towards on the next episode. I think we don't need any more flash drives. I think we're good for flash. So we'll sell them on the flea. And before Intel go down in value, I think I'm going to sell the Intel too. 357, 123. That's just easy money there. Besides that, guys, that is the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Got a fairly hard task done. Sometimes it can be quite frustrating to get those PMC kills in dorms. So it was great to get that done. And then also we will continue on trying to get Rashala in the next episode. So just means we can do a little bit more. But we don't have to force ourselves to try and get PMC kills in the dorms. So anyway, usual drill, like and comment for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe, notification bell, keep up to date for all the latest content. And lastly, guys, I'll see you next time.